story is about joining a new team. Imagine trying something completely new for the very first time. Like, what would you think, or how would you feel during it? To me, I would always get nervous, or I'd be reluctant to try it, kind of like the speech. But something that I tried for the very first time was joining a traveling baseball team. And baseball has always been very important to me. It's my favorite sport. I've played it my whole life, but the fear I had of trying something new, like joining this team, could have held me back from playing the sport that I love and meeting all the new people on the way. So when I tried out for this new team, I had no idea what to expect. Like all the people I would meet, all the friends I would make, all the stuff along the way. So I'm going to start by telling you about the tryouts. To make this team, you had to go to a tryout. There's about 5 people in my session. They were all my age. I didn't know any of them though, so it was just really kind of hard to meet people. It was at a high school baseball field in a small town called Martinsdale, and the team I tried out for was called the Closers. I got there, we warmed up, played catch, all that stuff. And the tryouts consisted of 3 things. It was hitting, fielding, and running. And I remember everything was going good so far. I was doing everything good, and then I messed up one time. I let a ball go right between my legs. And from then on, it's like the worst thing that could happen. I just never thought I was going to make the team now. I was really down on myself. It's kind of like expecting to do good on a test, but like you end up failing. You know what that's like. And so after the tryouts were over, I just had to wait and see if I'd get the call to make the team or not. And to my surprise, the coach did call me, and I made the team, and our first practice was like a week later. And so I went back to Martinsdale, and it was in a shed, a big batting cage in it, and it was just really awkward. I met all my teammates, I didn't know any of them, and it seemed like they all knew each other already, so it was really awkward for me. And I'm from a small town, so everywhere I'd go, I'd always knew people, and I'd always knew a familiar face to talk to. So it seemed like the practice just dragged on, not talking to anybody, and it just got worse each practice, and I just really didn't even want to play anymore. But eventually, I became partners with one of the guys on my team, and we kind of started talking a little bit. And I remember this one time, I was wearing this Cubs shirt, and he like, "You like the Cubs?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're my favorite team." And he's like, "Yeah, they're my favorite team too." And we just kind of started becoming friends from then on. So after that, he introduced me to all of his friends on the team, and we just kind of started talking, got better acquainted with all of them. And I realized that by going to all these practices and talking to all of them and just being around them, I started to become good friends with them. And practices started to become a lot more fun to me. I wanted to play on the team, and I was just a lot more confident, felt like they all had my back. And joining this team was very valuable to me. I'm glad that I stuck it out, and it has helped me in more ways than just becoming a better baseball player. I overcame my fears of joining a new team, I guess, and making all these friends. And I encourage all of you to try something new, whether it be joining a club or getting a job. And finish things up, from going to the tryouts to getting a job or going to school, I don't think I would be the same today if I did not join that team.